So I want to give everyone a quick update, starting with thank you for filling in the survey for interview with everyone else in the company to see how you're rating everyone else, and also for your learning plan. This is very useful, and generally the feedback is very positive, so that's great. And the learning plan has been, I think, a really important thing for the company and for everyone, because if you're doing knowledge work, you need to be constantly learning. It's just not enough to stay with your current skills. What's great to know is that most people in the company are learning. Some people didn't put together a great plan, but even some of those people that didn't put together the plan, they actually are learning effectively. So the plan was to help you to try and be more systematic about learning effectively, and also for people to share with each other what they're learning and to understand what's been effective, so that other people can share from that knowledge and learn more from other people's experiences. So I think over time, as we record this in the Google Sheets, it's going to be very useful for the company. So thanks for doing that. We're going to be doing more of it and actually reporting. Please report it in Basecamp when you complete a learning activity that you've done. Please report it in Basecamp so that people understand what is good, what's not worth doing, etc. You might want to check out, if you want to know how Time Doctor is doing, the dashboard that we have on Klipfolio. It shows you a number of really interesting stats, the countries that people are signing up from, things like that. So you can actually get that from the Time Doctor only whole team messages. You can check it there. You can get the login for that. And also make sure that you are reading the company Basecamp. For example, the sticky messages and files, it's really important. Different things in your Basecamps that you're a part of, make sure you're reading that. And lastly, I want to just talk a little bit about remote culture, because I know that some people in the company are not so excited about the remote culture. You maybe don't know what remote culture is, or have an idea of it. Well, I think that when you're part of a company, it is more than just work. It is mostly about work, like it's 90% is just the work, but there is more than that. And the more than that is the experience, the feeling that you have of being part of the company, the connection you have with other people. We are human beings. It's not normal or natural to be 100% work. And I think we're not machines, we're not robots. If every single interaction we have in the company is work, that's kind of a problem, because seriously, it's not our DNA, it's not who we are to be 100% work. So I'm not saying it should suddenly become 50% personal interactions, because that's also not going to work for us. But I think 90-10 is okay, like 90% work, 10%, 5%, whatever it is, but a small percentage where you're chatting, you're getting to know people, you're feeling a connection with your teammates. And I think that is really important. I know that there are a few people who don't think that's important. I think that is really important, and you need to have a think about that yourself. And whoops, I've got a notification there. So have a think about whether you think it's important, how you could create it a bit more. Are you having any experience like that yourself? For me, the most effective way to do that is in-person meetups, and we're going to try and make sure that everyone does get to meet up in person at an event every year. So I think that's the best, but there are other ways to do it online as well. So send me any feedback that you have about that. Thanks everyone. Chat later.